to be doing 21F, which is Constantinople. So we have to mark off one time because we skip over Venice because it's green and end up in Constantinople. So we'll do that in the log. I have the book opened up to it. We do not currently have a key, so we don't read that. We now must decide we either are going to give it to him, or we're lying, or we say that we're going to keep it. So we'll say that we'll give it to him. So we'll proceed to intro 2, which is to remove another squid and add another tablet. So again, there's no more squids, but we add a 4th tablet. So from here on out, we can't add any more tablets, and instead we'll be gaining extra experience. And then we proceed to set up. Alright, gather all the cards, that'll be taken care of for us. Put the double side unveiling unsealing story card in play, that'll be there. Check how much time has passed, 10 or fewer. Yep, we're only through 3, so 10 or fewer it is. Put the following locations into play, I'm sure that's all done. We'll begin at the Hagia Sophia. If the cell is working with SA or is deceiving SA, put them into play. We didn't see either of those things. We can come to here, right? I was pretty sure we could, but Istanbul. Right, that's where we went. Yeah, Istanbul is Constantinople. So we didn't see SA, or I guess I haven't been. We hid the truth from Taylor. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't read this. What did we do here? Sometimes it pays to read the lore a little bit closer. Oh, this is not the one that we're doing. We are in 21. Here we go. Ah, here we are. We are working with SA. Sorry. Yeah, I missed that part. So. Okay, so then the SA story card into play under any investigator's control. It lets you look at the investigator's deck. She gets to get beneath her, and then if keys shift, you can draw the card. Ooh, so it's a way to get card filter. It also has good sanity soak, so we'll give it to to Zoe. I don't know why I couldn't remember. Okay, these are all set, and then she got the horror from. Did I take 1 and 1 and then we got defeated? What happened? I don't know. It must be correct. There's no way that I would do that if it wasn't right. Okay. We'll build the decks. I miscounted XP, so instead of 5, like I thought, or I thought the Cyclopean Hammer costs 4, but it actually costs 5, which it should. It's correct to cost 5. I just forgot. So instead, I got her upgraded backpack, and I got her prepared for the worst upgrade. So both of those cards are going to be in her deck forever, and they will be very good. Hopefully, we'll get 5 experience here. That's the hope. And we'll go from there. Alright, so we have, and then for Bob, we just upgraded to Joey the Rat Vigil and Charisma so we can have him in play. And then I think that was 6, yeah, because he has the Sharon's Obel, so that's all he gets. Gather all these cool things and play your orders. Go get a cultist. Draw the enemy discarded, resolving their keyword that gets granted from Agenda 1A. After that's all done, shuffle each other card back into the encounter deck. So basically, we need to draw 2 cultists out. Okay. So shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh. Cultist. And cultist. Okay, and then Acolyte. needs Sinister Aspirant B, which is going to be that one. And then this one says gains concealed 1, so they each get a decoy. Alright, so we'll shuffle them up. So we start at Hagia Sophia. Let's get our stuff here. So we're each going to put one here. And then we're going to split them up. So instead of putting them together, we're going to put them in different places. So now, if both of the monsters here are here, I should have paid closer attention to where I put them. These two we can't know which is which, but we could know if the cultist was here or if the aspirant was here. If both of these are decoys, then one is at each place. And if one is here, we would know which of the other two has the other one, because they're resolved individually, but I didn't pay enough attention. So, okay, that's fine. So, as we said, Bob now has Charisma, Sharon's Obel in the thick of it. I didn't record my weaknesses, and I know that we saw them both. Ugh. Alright. Let's go grab our weaknesses. I'm trying to remember what they were. So I had to play this 3 times last night because I had technical difficulties, so now I'm just trying to remember what each of the weaknesses were when I replayed the last time so that I keep it accurate, because we drew different weaknesses each time. Okay, let me see if we drew any in the opening hands. I feel like we did. Thank you for bearing with me as I think about this and try to find out. I feel like Bob's was the -1 to all attributes. I think it's from the base set. It's not called Paranoia. That's the one I remember. Or I remember him having that one at one point. Like I said, I did have Haunted. Yeah, okay. Bob had Haunted, so we can go get that one. And she had Drawing the Sign. That's right. Okay, good. Alright, so it shouldn't be too hard. We just create the 2 weaknesses, bring them over, and then we fix it. Oop, I thought I got the whole pile, but apparently not. Okay. Relatively easy fix. So Haunted into Bob's deck and not indebted, and then Drawing the Sign into Zoe's deck. Let's see what toy she was gonna have if we didn't make this correction. Drawing the Sign's what I added. Does she have a started and play one too? No. Oh, wait. So Drawing the Sign's what I added. Oh, here it is. Dendromorphosis. Okay. That wouldn't have been legal anyway because it's from a return to. We're not playing with those today. Alright, so now we're good to go. So we're all set up there. We're going to do our mulligans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to set over to Game Master. Alright, we're definitely going to keep this, and the rest aren't weapons, so they go away. Alright, well, we got a weapon, so everything's good, or at least good enough. Drawing for Bob. Hopefully we find Joey. That's the dream. Alright, time to mulligan. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, we didn't find Joey, but we found a whole bunch of money, so could be worse. Alright, so we are here. We'll go first. There's currently no study tokens on it. We can place 2 clues here. to create a study token, and we need to find the talisman before the cult does. If anyone has the clues as a group, then we advance, which is 8. Interesting. Oh, we could place... Okay, I got it now. We can place clues here, and the penalty is to put study tokens, so we don't have to necessarily leave this location. I got it. Okay. I misunderstood how that worked for a second. I thought it was like, get clues. It's fine. Alright, so we're going to have Bob begin. He's going to use his item action to play Chauffeur's Catalog. Then he's going to investigate. He's +2. We should go check what that is. That is a fail. Well, we can't place clues that we don't have. We'll bring both of these down to us. Okay. So then we'll investigate again. That's a success. So now we have to decide if we value trying to get clues or not. So I want to save his items to play with his extra action is why I'm waiting right now. So yeah, we'll just investigate. What are the odds? There we go, 100%. Alright, so Bob will take both of the clues. Zoe will go. So with her turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to drop down the axe. She's going to play her cross. And then she'll draw a card. I don't want to hit the location because there's a chance that we hit the bad guy and then we get attacked, and we just don't want to do that. So we'll just draw a card. Okay. So we do upkeep and upkeep. Doom on the agenda. We have to put all these cards back as well. Okay. Counter card. Ancient Eels right off the rip. Yeah, we're going to definitely use our one resource to play Ward of Protection and say no thank you. And then instead of putting the damage on us, we'll throw it onto SA. Alright, and then we'll take our card. Peril. We must either place a Doom on the cultist with the highest evade or take a damage in a horror. Well, how much time do we have? I think we're okay putting another Doom on this guy, and he's over here, so yeah, we'll do that. Alright, we'll have Bob go first. We're going to use our extra action to play the flashlight. We're going to investigate 4 to 0. We succeed. We're going to reveal one of the decoys. It is Aspirant B. Alright, and then we're going to give it to Zoe so she gets engaged with. She gets a resource from her react. Okay. And then yeah, we'll use our... oh, I gave her a horror. She gains a resource. And then we'll use the cross to deal a damage. Alright, so then we get another action. We'll investigate the location, making it a 0. Once again, we succeed. It's the Acolyte, so now there's no more enemies in the shadows, so we know these are both decoys. They go up here. And again, we're going to give the Acolyte to Zoe. We have one action remaining, and we're going to use it to move. And Bob's going to move up. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's from this. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use our Runic Axe to fight the cultist. We're going to get +2, so that'll get us up to 7. So 7 to 3 is +4. We succeed, so it dies. And then we're going to use accuracy and power, so +2 more and +1. So we are 7 to 2. And we'll deal 3 damage because we get to use our star ability, which is enough to kill it. Okay, so that's 2 actions. Zoe doesn't have money, so she can't play any of those things, so she'll just go, well, she might need to help out Bob, I guess, so we'll get a resource with our last action, and then we'll go upkeep. Alright, well, we're probably not going to play both of these, and Greet's more important, so we'll let that one go. Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. Well, she doesn't have any any clues, so she'll pay 2 damage. Okay, we do have a clue. Yeah, we're gonna spend a clue. Um, that's fine. All right, so it's Bob's turn. We are going to. Sorry, we spent one of these to play the flashlight last turn. We are then going to use our extra action to play Old Keyring. We're going to investigate with the flashlight, so we're +2. We fail. Actually, we wouldn't use the flashlight. We'd use Old Keyring because we know we're likely to fail. Then we'll use Old Keyring again. What is that? Number of clues on occultist, so 0. Oh, were they supposed to get flipped to... If either the cult I feel like there was something that I messed up here. Nope, nothing. Oh, maybe it's on here. After a doom is placed on a cultist, flip it to the clue side. If they have 3 or more clues on it, move the clues in excess of 3 to here. The number of... Okay, no, I didn't do it wrong. So if the doom that was on the cultist is actually supposed to be clues then, so, and then Zoe killed it. So she would have got 2 clues, and then she could have spent the clues to not take the damage, which she would have done. Okay. Oh, actually, we don't get the clues. No, that's from a different thing. It doesn't say on the card to get the clues when you kill it, but that's fine. Okay. So we did this. We succeeded because there's no clues on any cultist, so that's a 0. So we get a token. And then we lose this, and then we'll use the Old Keyring again. And we fail, so we keep it. Alright, well, Zoe's turn. Yeah. We'll click this off because we don't want to have that. And then we still can't play Greet, so let's get another resource. Upkeep over here. Upkeep over here. Doom on the agenda. 3 of 4, and encounter card. Okay, well, this is the only location with clues on it currently. And any empty location, so we'll pick the one next to Zoe. And then we'll end the Mythos phase, which will give it a Doom. Zoe will move into this location, which will mean the wizard will engage with her. She'll gain a resource, and then we'll use the cross with that resource to deal a damage to it. Then we'll fight it with the axe, giving it +2, so we're 7 to 4 is +3. That is -3, so we succeed, so it'll die. We also need to reveal this location. Okay, there's no cultist enemy, so that's good. So we moved, we fought, and I guess we'll draw a card. Okay. For Bob, we can either use agility or combat. We're even on both of those. But we're likely not going to be changing that in the near future. So and then we kept it because we failed, yeah. So let's move over here with action 1. Interesting. Let's investigate +1. And we succeed. Okay, so we'll grab a clue. And we'll do that again. And we succeeded again. Alright, well, broken clock's right twice a day. And then with our item action, we're going to use Schofner's Catalog to play another Schofner's Catalog. It's like wishing for more wishes. Alright, so that's 4 actions for Bob, so we can go upkeep. Upkeep for Zoe. She'll get another charge on her runic axe. Doom on the agenda will unfortunately advance us. In player order, we must either choose to place a clue on the clue unveiled, or search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and draw it. If no cultist enemy is found, place clue on clues unveiled instead. Shuffle the encounter deck if it's searched. For each eclipse that was on this agenda, we must do it again. Flip this agenda back, adding 1 resource to it as an eclipse. Okay, so basically this is going to be a consistent problem. We're going to just grab cultists. So we know that we can just get acolytes. So we're going to do that. So we're going to just grab 2 acolytes. So we have acolyte any and acolyte any. Each of them has concealed 1. So decoy and decoy, flip, flip. Okay. So Bob's is gonna start here, and Zoe's is gonna. I got only 1, didn't I? All right. So shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Bob's and we're gonna stick it up here, and then we're gonna take Zoe's and stick it over here. So this way we know when we play, like if this is where the acolyte is, then this is a decoy, and if this is where the decoy is, then the acolyte has to be here. I hate that we can see what they are. It's not going to change how I play, but it's really frustrating. I wish I knew how to fix that. I guess it's because I'm the game master, so I can see. Normally you can't see what they are. They're just like blank things. I'll have to figure out a better solution for the future on that one. But we are. So that was this. The agenda was resolved. We chose to get the 2 cultists, so then we're good to go. These guys get doomed, but they're not actually doomed. They're clues, and then if they get up to 3, they start going up there. All right, encounter cards is where we're at. Put this near the agenda deck. No more than 1 concealed mini card can be exposed by an investigator each round. All right, so we can only expose 1. And Sinister Aspirant. Okay. Okay, so this is, it's going to get Doom in play. Alright, so this is C and a decoy, right? Yep. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm just going to put it on top and then slide it over. We're going to put it with Zoe. Hopefully she'll reveal that one, but we can't control it. So Zoe will go first. She's going to attack the location. She'll use a charge off of her axe to be 6 to 3. Or sorry, 7 to 3 is +4. I did the wrong thing. We'll pull from here. So there's 1 now. That's still a success. So we'll take this one and flip it. It's a decoy. Zoe is not able to find another one this turn because of the rules of the other card that she had. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She fought. She'll then play Greet and then gain a resource. Greet gives. I should have played Greet first, but it doesn't matter. She was still going to be +4. Alright, for Bob, we're going to investigate the location. We are +1. Yeah, we'll use the flashlight to be +3. We needed it, so we succeed. And we found Sinister Aspirant C. Okay. So that's with Bob. Well, that's unfortunate for Bob. Is he alert? He is, so evading him is not going to work well. So I guess we're going to try to fight him. We're +1. +1 it is. So we fail. We have to drop one of our clues down to the location. And we'll go again, +3. We succeed. And we will attack again. Okay, well, the game has punished us for our hubris. We could play stuff. Actually, this is a fast, right? Yeah. So we'll use the Chauffeurs. The Chauffeurs to get this down. Although it's a fast, so it doesn't really matter. But we're not going to use Bob's action because we're engaged. We'll go to the monster phase. We get a horror. He gets a doom because he is ready. And then the acolytes are still in the shadows, so they're fine. And we go to upkeep phase. There's your weapon. That's unfortunate. We didn't get a chance to search our deck yet. Doom on the agenda and encounter card. If there are no cultists in play, take horror and surge. Otherwise, find the nearest one to you, place a doom on it, and test willpower where willpower is their fight. Okay, so we place a doom here. Whenever you place a doom, you must flip it over. We are testing 4 to 2, which is +2. And we succeed, so we don't have to do the rest. Okay, we have clues, so we're testing. We're testing even. We'd like to go +2. We succeed. Great. Alright, and then at the end of the round, this was supposed to go away. So now we can reveal as many as we'd like. We'll start by having Zoe attack this location. She succeeds. We flip it over. It's an acolyte. We'll grab this one since it doesn't matter. We could choose. It's one of the cool abilities. And then we get engaged and we can use our cross to kill it. So that's all one action because this is a reaction. Then Zoe will move up to here, and Zoe will attack the aspirant using the axe for, she's 6 to 2 is +4, so just for the damage. And she succeeds, which deals 2, so that'll kill it, and it gets rid of the clues that were on it. So that's all 3 for Zoe. Now it's Bob's turn. Bob would like to, oh, did I use all the tokens off this? So this would die, or go away. We'll investigate the location. We are +1. We succeed because that's a -1. Zoe does not have any items, so we don't have to worry about that. So Bob can move down here, and we'll investigate this location. So we investigated, we moved, we'll investigate. We're +1. I'm okay with being +1. That's -3, so we fail and must put a clue back down. Alright, we are going to use our extra action to spend this to get down Aeon chart. Okay, upkeep, upkeep, Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. We do not have clues, so this gains Surge. If you fail a skill test at a location with a concealed mini card, take 1 horror. Ancient Evils. Well, that's never good for us. Alright, so Zoe has a guy to fight. She will go first. She's +2. Well, with the axe is +4. Yeah, because we don't want to take this. We don't want to waste actions. Alright. So this is the Acolyte. We'll do the same trick with the cross when we get engaged. Then she'll move up and she'll attempt to break down the door. She'll commit Overpower and Unexpected Courage to be +4. She succeeds, so the door goes away. And that's all 3 for her. For Bob's turn, we'll use the last 2 charges of the catalog to play the other flashlight, and then we'll use the flashlight to investigate at +3. We'll take a clue. We'll do that again with the flashlight, and we'll do that again with the flashlight. So we get all the clues. Then we'll use the Aeon chart to move. Okay, so Aeon chart moves, we get clues, and we know this is a decoy because it was from Zoe's card before, and we fought the Acolyte that was there. Alright, that's all of our actions, so upkeep, and upkeep. That's a wonderful draw for Zoe. Doom on the agenda, we'll flip it. So instead we're going to put clues onto this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're not going to draw anybody, and we're just going to draw clues. Because we have guys in the shadows, and I don't want to convolute that. And they need 8 clues to advance, so the hope is to just not have that be a thing. Alright, so then we go to, oh, and then we put another counter on this. So we have to do it, so we had to do it twice, so 4 times. So next time we have to do it 6. Where are we? Encounter cards. Okay, can you have 2 of these? Yeah, you can. Alright, and you can only reveal one guy. So we know that the guy's with Zoe, so Zoe will just attack the location. She'll use this to get +3, so she's 8 to 4. Fail, she'll do it again. It's a success. It'll be the cultists. Oh wait, it's an acolyte. Oh, they were all gone. Never mind. So we're going to take back those 2 charges. I wasn't paying enough attention. So we get the 2 charges back on the axe, and we get our actions back. And Zoe's not going to go first then. We're going to have Bob go first. So Bob will... Actually, Zoe could potentially get this clue. Oh, and I spent a clue, didn't I? So we're going to have to put this down. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is have Zoe spend 3 to play Sixth Sense. Then she's going to investigate the location. It's a test that would be even. Oh, it's not good at all. Never mind. Not yet. She'll discard this weakness, or we'll have Bob go first. He's going to have to come up here and investigate this location, I think. So he'll move up here and investigate with the old keyring. So move, investigate, old keyring to be +2. +2 it is. We succeed, so we lose the charge, and then the old keyring has no charges, so it'll get discarded. And this comes to our hand. Instead of that, we could try that. That would get us an 8th clue. So let's use our extra action to play Leathercoat for ourselves. And then let's draw a card. Okay. Do I think Zoe could pass that check? Not this turn for sure. Let's do this and this, and we'll set up for the future. Alright, upkeep. That's a great draw for what I want to do. That would have been good a long time ago. Alright, this gets discarded, Doom on the agenda, and encounter card. There are no cultists, so you take a horror and gains surge. Greet would like to take that horror for us, and we'll surge it up. Okay, there is no... So we take a damage and it gains surge. Okay, well... there are no enemies in the dark, it gains surge. Alright, well, this is not good for us. Go get a cultist. Alright. Well, we're going to grab an acolyte, because that's the one that we prefer to grab. We don't want to take it... Yeah, this is out of the discard pile. Yep. Acolyte any, and decoy. Flip, flip, flip. We'll put it here, and then we know we need to go there, right? So those are the best places for it. And then Bob's card. Same thing. So now we have to put 2 Doom on it, and then we remember that all Doom is actually clues. And then if it's more than 3 is the rule. It's on this card down here. If it has more than 3, so the next one. Okay. So the test here is 6. I think it's probably worth trying the test. We have the guts, right? So we'll start with the test. So 6. So we get to even. We go +1. We'll go +2. We'll go +4. I love you, game. Alright, so we take a horror, we don't draw a card, and we lose all of these cards. Alright, well, that's probably our only chance to pass it. If we try an intellect check, actually, if we commit glory to an intellect check for Bob, no, we'd still only be like +2. We could use this. It is kind of late. 7 and 2 is 9. Okay, sure. So that means we'll attack the location with the runic axe charge. So 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 3, so it's a success. So we flip it. It's a decoy. So we test it. So Zoe needs to stay to help. So we will play Sixth Sense, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so Bob will go. He'll attempt the check. We'll commit Shrewd Dealings and Glory to get 9 to 5. Okay, we didn't get a red squid again. So we're going to take one of the clues off of this to us. We'll have Bob move down. So test move. Actually, yeah, we'll test move. We could investigate this location to find this. We know it's the Acolyte, but we should be okay to be a little greedy here and not do that. I really want to get Dario down, but I'm afraid of drawing my weakness at the worst time, which will definitely happen. So let's just get a resource. All right. So then we'll do upkeep. That's a great draw. Upkeep. Okay, game. It's sometimes it be like that. Okay. Okay. At least we flipped over an Ancient Evils. I think there's one more Acolyte in the deck. Yep, there it is. So Acolyte and Decoy. Well, that's weird. How does it work? So it has concealed. I think what happens is that I have to use that location as the basis for it. Smite the Wicked, concealed FAQ. Let's see if there's just an easy answer. Okay, concealed only triggers when you draw it from the deck. So since you're revealing it, it ignores it. So it's actually just going to go right into play. And then it'll go to play there with this. Okay. So then that was my end of turn. That's what she drew. That's what they got. So then Doom on the agenda and encounter cards. That's where we're at. Okay. I love you too, game. I love you too. Okay, so we'll split them like this. That way we can find out. And then cards over here. Well, we just got through realizing that clues are finite, so we'll not use it, and we'll use our leather coat to soak. Alright, so Zoe will go first. We'll get the extra charge, and we'll attack the location. We succeed. We reveal the decoy. And then she'll just move twice. This will engage her and die from the cross. So she gains a resource and then spends it. So that's fight, move, move. And then for Bob, instead of what I was gonna do is I'm gonna play the Derringer. Then I'm gonna investigate the location +2, succeed, grab the Acolyte. Oh, I flipped it over. Sorry. Grab this Acolyte and engage it in combat. We'll use the Derringer to be +2. So investigate, then fight, and we use this. So that works. And then we're going to play Scavenging. Oh, actually, we could have played Scavenging first, and we'll take back this. That makes way more sense. Yeah. We play Scavenging, then we investigate. We succeed the investigate. We defer the clue and grab. And we succeeded the investigate by 2 or more, right? Because we were 4 to 2. No, we didn't. So never mind. We can't grab this, but we would have played it just in case. All right. So that was the actions for Bob. So at the end of the enemy phase, he gets a Doom, which becomes a clue. And then we do upkeep. Okay. Doom on the agenda, 3 of 4, and encounter card. There is an enemy in the dark. It will attack her. So what does it do? A horror? Okay. Oh, actually, we have Essay here. She would love to take it. Okay. And then over here, there is a cultist in there. Place 1 Doom on that enemy, which is actually just going to be a clue. And then test agility, where it's evade value, and if you fail, we're going to take damage. Well, we're probably failing because I think it has like a really high 5, a 4. So we're -1. Yep, okay. We fail, so we take 2 damage. Okay. So we'll have Zoe go first. She'll move into this location and fight it. So she is 6-3. Sure, we'll go 6-3. She succeeds, so she'll find the aspirant. It will engage her. I don't. Oh, because I didn't ready her appropriately. When it engages her, we get a resource. We'll use that resource for Zoe's cross to deal 1 damage. Then we will fight it, and we will use the runic axe for +1 damage, and we'll be 6-2. That's enough to kill it. And then there's nothing in the shadows. Good, that's taken care of. That's all 3 actions for Zoe. It was... Actually, no, it was just move, fight, right? So she has 1 left. So... Oh, and that couldn't work because we didn't know it was in the... Yeah. So she'll draw a card. Alright, so Bob is here. And we have... Oh, wait. Oh, actually, once we had 8 clues, we had to advance. Oh, well, we missed it, so we're going to do it now. I was going to take all the clues from the locations in play, but I don't know if it'll take it off the card, so instead we'll just take the 8 and drop them. Alright, we reach the clue threshold first. You discover what to believe to find the key. Resolve the concealed keyword on each non-weakness cultist enemy not in the shadows, so we don't have to worry about that. We killed them all. Shuffle the discard pile and the other stuff into the deck. Okay. So we're going to need that and that, right? Emissary from Yuggoth and Umbral Harbinger. Emissary from Yuggoth, Umbral Harbinger. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Proceed to the Act 2 setup in the campaign guide. Okay. When you were instructed to, during Act 1B, follow these instructions to set up the play area. Set each of the following current locations aside without discarding any cards or tokens on them. Those locations will be coming back. Shuffle the 7 Grand Bazaar locations, removing 1 at random without looking at it. Okay, so that's what these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and goodbye. Okay. We're not going to be in play. Shuffle the 7 Grand Bazaar locations and remove 1 of them from the game without looking at it. Reveal a random token from the Chaos bag and find the diagram that matches that token. Okay. -1. So -1 is this one, so we're going to do 4 and 2. Okay. Alright, so the way I like to do this is to kind of just put them up in the corner in a nice tight pack, because as it mentioned, they will likely be coming back. So we'll play over here with the Grand Bazaar. In fact, we could even play here. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's like 5 and 6 or something like that. Let's take a look. So they're inside. 1 more. Bob, you're in the way. 5 and 6. Okay. Okay, so the left side's going to be the entrances where we're going to go. Shuffle the concealed mini cards on the 4 locations from Act 1 and divide them. Okay, but there are none concealed, so we're fine. You are now ready to proceed to Act 2. Okay, so that's all set. We're not supposed to look. We start here. 1, 2. I need to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Just had too much water to drink today, I suppose. Alright. So we are here. We revealed this. After you move to this location, you must test agility. If you succeed, you can move again, or you can react with it. And then if an enemy comes here with patrol, to resolve it again. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Okay. So Zoe's whole turn is done. Bob hasn't taken their turn at all. Let's go up here and find out now. Now we need 16 clues. Oh wait, did we lose our clues? No, we did not. So let me take those 8 clues back. Or are they here? Yeah. Okay. Whew. Alright, so we're going to get 8 more clues. And yeah. Alright. Okay, so let's just start investigating, right? So Bob will begin by using that action to play Old Keyring. And then he will, was it 4? Yeah. We'll test +2 without risking anything. Success. Gets +1 for each item you control. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we succeed by enough to do that, and we're definitely going to grab back our flashlight. So that's good. And we will take a clue. And then we will use the Old Keyring once again. Also a success. And then since there's no charges, it'll go away. We'll get the last clue. We really want to get Dario down, so let's get a resource, and then next turn our plan is going to be to play Dario and then maybe use him, and then we'll do some more stuff. I'm going to save Aeon Chart charges for when they might matter. Let's go upkeep. Whoop. Greed! Haha! We have more than 10 resources, so we only take 1 horror. Perfect. It's a good thing we've been sitting on a bunch of money, right? Alright. Can't use that, but it'll be good for a test, I suppose. Doom on the agenda, time to advance. Okay. So we have to do this 6 times. So let's give them 4. We'll give them 2 clues. 3 clues? Yeah, we'll do 3 clues and we'll grab 3 acolytes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Flip. Well, the good news is that it'll be a little while before we get rid of them all. I was hoping that this shroud on this location wasn't so high, but oh my goodness, come on. Alright. Alright, so we did all that. So then, encounter cards. We have no clues, so Surge. Ancient Evils, which is probably worse. Oh, and then this needs another charge. Okay. We can only reveal one at a time. Okay. Super fun. So Zoe will use a axe charge. I guess she'll click this off. No, Bob will click it off. Bob will go first. Bob will click it off. Then, yeah, I was trying to get Dario down, but it's not going to work this turn. We will shoot +1 with the Derringer. Go +2, +3. We succeeded. Got an Acolyte. We'll give it to Zoe, and Zoe can engage it with her cross. So it'll just die. So, we're supposed to take the Acolytes out, aren't we? Wait, where did I put them? Are they in here? Did I just not see them a moment ago when I was in the deck? There we go. I don't know what I was looking at. Why am I not seeing the third one? One, two. None of these. There's definitely 3 acolytes. Did I throw one in the trash can on something? That's the one that we're supposed to get rid of. There's not one down here, right? Okay. This is all the cards from before and the charges that we've used. So weird. Okay, somehow I must have discarded it into her deck. We're fine. Into her discard pile. I think it was, I don't remember. Either way, it's been fixed. Okay, so she'll kill one. So it's 3 actions for Bob. He's got one item action remaining. I could play the flashlight, but I'm not going to. So then Zoe will go, and like I said, she will attack. So she's 8-4. She'll miss. So she'll attack again, which is a success. It's another acolyte. And she'll attack with this, +3. And that's only -1, so yeah. It is Act 2, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, it was going to be a pass either way, 6-3. Okay, so we have done all 3 actions. Miss, hit, hit. So upkeep time. Alright. Doom on the... Why is there... Oh, because Ancient Evils. Doom on the agenda. This goes away at the end of the round. And encounter card. Must put Doom on Occultist. So 1 and 2. And encounter card. It will attack me. So it's going to deal a damage, which is fine. Alright, so now we can reveal as many as we'd like, and it's better for Zoe to fight the location than for Bob to try to investigate, so we'll do that. That's a success. It's a decoy. It's pretty likely. And then Zoe will move and attack this location. Hopefully it's got a better shroud value. It does! But increases the difficulty to fight or evade the concealed mini at this location by 2. So investigating is easier. So we're +2 if we do that. We'll be 6-4 if we don't use a charge. But we can just use the charge. We'll be 8-4, so +4. We didn't need it, but that's fine. And we got a decoy. Alright, so Bob will Aeon chart over, trying to save actions, and then he'll do investigations. He's +2. So that's a success. It's only -1. Also a decoy. We're deferring the clue if that's not clear. And then we'll investigate again. That's -3, which would be a fail. Yes, it would, so we drop a clue. Alright, and then we really don't want to fail this, so we're going to spend 2 resources, unfortunately. Drop down the flashlight and investigate it as a 0. And so we'll succeed. It'll flip, it'll engage Zoe. Zoe will use the cross trick, and we'll kill it. Okay, upkeep over here. Upkeep over here. Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. Oh, well, we don't have a choice. Oh, she could have grabbed the clue with Greet, and I think we need to get clues quick, so we'll do that. So Greet will take a damage, and then we have to take 2 damage or spend a clue. Yeah, we'll take 2 damage. Okay. Test. We're testing even. We can't do anything about that. So we could have committed perception, but we didn't. So we'll put another clue down. Okay. So Bob's going to investigate. They're +2. Success. Success. And then we're going to Aeon chart. I guess down. And find out what we need to do here. Oh, if you expose decoys here, clues go to enemies. Alright, well, we're +1. Let's go +3. Give me that back. Draw a card. That's great. And then we'll use a flashlight charge. Oh, and then we get to use scavenging. I might have missed that last turn. But oh yeah, I definitely missed it because I hit the thing. So we would have grabbed a Chauffeur's catalog, and then we'll grab an old keyring. We Aeon charted down. We investigated here. And there was 2 clues there. So that's all of those actions. And then 1, 2, we'll play Chauffeur's catalog with our item action. So it's Zoe's turn. They'll move forward. When you're at location, treat the box of weapons as if they were blank. Oof, that's not great for Zoe. So she'll investigate. She's +2 with 6th Sense. We'll go... I really want to be +3, so let's go +3. Success, and +3. Success. So she'll grab these clues. Alright, and where are we at? 14, so we just need 2 more to advance, and one of them's there. Okay, so now we're at upkeep. Okay. Not great. Alright, Doom on the agenda will advance us, so we have to resolve this 8 times now. So I think what we're going to do is Bob is going to resolve 3 acolytes. And we're going to give 5 clues to this. So there's 5 there, so it's going to give it 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11 and 3 is 14, and it needs 16 to advance. Okay. And then with acolytes, we just take the decoys. And so they'll be here and here. Okay. Alright. And then counter card. Place a doom on the cultist with the highest evade, or take a damage in a horror. If weak, possess more clues than the cult, or if it's Act 3, do it again. We have 11, so we have less, but it is Act 3? No, it's Act 2, so we just gotta do it once. So I think one more clue isn't gonna matter, so we'll do that. We'll put another clue on... Oh, we have to pull the cultist out, don't we? Oh, we have 14, so it's even. Either way, it doesn't matter. We want the cultist. I'm in the wrong deck. Search. Acolyte. 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 And then flip. 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 And give it the last clue. Okay. Ooh, pardon me. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is have Zoe go. She'll go this way. Okay. Well, that's not really going to work, is it? What are we, -1 to that check? Oh, this goes away. We can get to even. And we can't play this. There's no way we're going to get that. Let's move up to here. 1, 2. Okay. Well, we know we can get those clues. That's going to be a next turn problem. We're going to investigate the location at even. That doesn't sound good at all. Let's use the flashlight and be +2. We succeed. So we're gonna see if we hit an acolyte. We did. We get to pick which acolyte, so we're gonna pick the one with the extra one. Then we're gonna use our Derringer. So we are 4 to 3 is +1. We're gonna use Live and Learn to be +3, and we succeed. Alright, we're going to use our item action and show from his catalog to play Old Keyring, and then we are going to investigate committing Old Keyring. So we are 3 to 1, so +2. +3, I don't want to hit this cultist symbol. Okay, we didn't need it, but... Okay, we haven't seen Joey either. It's been a rough series of pulls for us. Alright, so from there we go to the monster phase. They're all in the shadows, so we go to upkeep, of course. Okay, Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. Ancient Evils, so we'll put another Doom on the agenda, and encounter card. If there are no cultist enemies in the shadows, there are. Place a Doom on the nearest one, and test willpower equal to their fight. Okay, so, oh, what am I grabbing? Grabbing sanity. They have 3, we're -2. We're just gonna know we're gonna take this. We're not gonna bother trying to catch it. Hey! Well, funny story when you're Bob. If you pull that, you pretty much pass any test. So this we lose. This we lose. This doesn't die when it's out of ammo. But, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. So we go up to 6, so we succeed. That's always a great thing to see for Bob. Alright. So we'll have Zoe go first. She'll investigate the location. She's +3. She succeeds and gets a 16th clue for the team, which means we advance immediately and we don't spend clues. Okay. Remove each concealed mini card in play. For each enemy's mini card, move that enemy from the shadows to that location. So what we're going to do is flip these over. Luckily for Bob, both of these are decoys, which means then that 2 of the 3 of them are here. Yep. Okay. So we just spawn these acolytes here, and we ignore the fact that it says their spawn location because they were put into play. They were already in the shadows. Okay. Previously assigned. Put the locations from Act 1 that were previously set aside back into play with the Hagia Sophia to the left of the entrance to the bazaar. So basically exactly like it's set up right now. It's almost like I've done this before, once or twice. That clue is on the acolyte. That's there. There we go. Okay. Then for the rest, put the docks into play, which is this, which is here, I think. Yeah, so what we need to do is do this, pick everything up, and then gently place everything slightly over. Make sure all the clues are in the correct spots, and then this can get onto the mat. Okay. If the cult reached their clue threshold first, for every 2 clues they had more than the investigators, move them. That's fine. We don't have to deal with that. Each investigator and cultist enemy loses all of their clues. So we'll take this, and this, and this, and this. Flip the unveiling story card over to the other side, removing all clues from it, and advance the act and agenda to the chase. It will become both the act and agenda. Okay? So we'll do this in order. We're going to remove the clues from this. Each non-weakness enemy gains Hunter, Prey. Investigator with the twisted anti-prism. If the twisted anti-prism is attached to an enemy, it gains patrol to the docks. So remember, patrol is that it's like it's going to hunt, like it's heading towards that location. Whenever one or more doom will be placed on an enemy, it instead moves and attacks as if it were the enemy phase without exhausting. And then after a non-weakness enemy attacks the investigator with the twisted anti-prism, they take it and set it to the unstable side. Then that enemy shifts it, which activates it again. After you evade or defeat the enemy that has it, take control of it, attaching it to your investigator. Um, we didn't put it into play though. Oh, sorry, it's the very first thing. We reach it, so we get at the east gate. Am I at the wrong location? Did I mess this up? Okay, so, and then I bet you this I had to be at the east gate. Okay, so we would have had to do that. So Bob would have had to move 1, 2, 3, and Zoe has to move, so we have no actions. That's fine. So these people are here. We just lose the rest of our turns, and then we get Bob. It's Bob's turn now because he would have went last, and he moved 3 actions, so he still has his item thing, but Zoe doesn't want to play any items, so it doesn't matter. Okay. And then we get this asset. Alright, let's see what it does. Place a doom. Oh, that's great with David. What's on the other side? Look at the top 3, draw 1, and shuffle the rest. Okay. We'll give that to Zoe for now. She's more likely to be able to get it back if there's a fight. Alright. So this is good, that's good. So then this becomes everything. This goes away, this all goes away. What does the chase do? Okay. Get this thing out of here. If an investigator with the twisted anti-prism makes it to the dock, do R1. Don't let them get away with the key. If an enemy with the twisted gets here, R6. So we definitely don't want to do that. Okay, and now we need to read this again. So the acolytes are going to hunter towards this item. Alright, so then we go to the enemy phase. So these hunters, like we said, or hunters, these acolytes are going to hunter their way over towards us. And then we do upkeep. Okay. Upkeep. Doom on the agenda, and then instead of that, or what does it say here? Up here there is no, oh, what is the 3 up there? Oh, that's the actual, okay. Each enemy moves and attacks it if it was the enemy phase. Okay, so we are advancing. Whoops. So these guys are going to move in. They're going to both engage Zoe, so she's going to get 2 resources. One of them she's going to use with her cross to immediately kill it. But the other one is going to hit her for 1 damage, which she'll take it. And then they get the Twisted Anti-Prism because they have hit her. If there are fewer enemies in play than the number of investigators, there were not. Flip this card back over. Okay. Over here, whenever non-weak enemy attacks, attach it, they get it, and then they shift it. So when they shift it, what is it? Must place 1 doom on an asset they control, an encounter card at their location, or the current agenda. So we have to put a doom at this location. Okay, so we'll put it on the keyring. That's fine. Alright, so, and then we do encounter cards. What do we got? B. Okay. And that's the blank weapons one. Oh, I love this game sometimes. Alright, so we don't have to fight those guys. They can just be in the shadows, which is okay. Oh no, that goes away actually. There is no shadows anymore. That was on the agenda, so never mind. I apologize. He just comes into play. He'll engage Zoe, so she'll get a resource, but her... Oh, this guy is on Zoe as well. And this is on him. She just gets a resource. Alright, so we'll have Zoe go first. She will attack the Acolyte. She is 6 to 3. She'll succeed and kill it. And then she'll retake control of the anti-prism, and then we'll use Greet to take one of these clues. She'll then attack this guy with her axe and get the extra damage, which will hit for 2. And then she'll just hit him with the axe, and that will kill him. Alright, that's all 3 for her. So now it's Bob's turn. Bob's going to use the old keyring to investigate, so we're testing at even. We'll go +1. So we fail, so we need to put our cards, our clue down. So that's fine, but we only failed by 2, so we keep our charge, but we can play Look What I Found and grab both clues. So that was action 1 was investigating. Action 2 will be, not both of them, just Bob. Alright, Zoe, you stay over here. Bob, you come back. That's action 2. And then I think action 3, it makes more sense to get away from the bazaar that blanks Zoe's weapon. So we're going to move one more time. Actually, we're just going to stay here and click off our weakness. Yeah, that makes the most sense, actually. Alright, so we get our stats back. Alright, upkeep. Upkeep, that's a great card too. Doom on the agenda, and encounter cards. So there is no cultist in play, so we'll go grab this one, and he'll enter play. He has to go to an empty location though, so we'll put him there because it blanks weapons, but it does not blank accessories. Okay. So Zoe will go first. She'll move in. It'll engage her. She'll kill it, and then she'll move 2 times more. That's all 3 for Zoe. Bob will follow suit and move 3 times. Yep. No, we should get this. Oh, I used the safeguard for a test. Okay. But yeah, that's fine. And then we'll do upkeep. That's a great card for Bob. And upkeep. That's a great card for tests. So unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to play our item, or a hand slot, so now we're going to advance. So now we have to go through the deck and find 2 monsters. Okay, so we get this one, and then this one. Needs to go to an empty location, so we'll put it in front of us. This one goes here, and we will use the cross trick to deal a damage to it. And this is discard, right? Yes. So it takes a damage from the cross, and then we draw a card for Bob. That's fine. Alright, so Zoe will use the axe to deal an extra damage. Success, it dies. Zoe will move into the next location. The wizard will engage her. So she'll gain a resource, and she'll commit vicious blow and use the charge. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9 to 4's +5, which will kill it. And save the charges for the... Actually, no, we'll use the charge. Give me back my vicious blow. We might need to use more charges later, so... actually, what were we, 6 to 4? Let's take this charge back as well, and let's commit daring. So what I'm doing is, we know that we shuffled in those 2 big monsters, so I want to make sure that the axe has charges on it. But I also don't want to lose Vicious Blow, because it's a way to get an extra damage, because you can do the damage with the axe and with the Vicious Blow. So I'm just trying to min-max a little bit, so that we have the most chance for success. That said, we can move into here, and we don't have to worry because there's not going to be any more cards in the shadows. We're going to use our item asset, or our item action to play Leather Coat under Zoe's turn control, because she's pretty high on damage, and this will give her some more soak. And we don't want to leave Oh, this would have went away when we advanced. I didn't reset, did I? Yeah. Okay. So we have 2 actions remaining. Let's. Alright, but before we move in, we have 3 actions remaining. Let's investigate this location, and we'll take heart in the knowledge that we are going to fail. We succeed. Okay. Never mind. Then we'll move and draw a card. There's Joey, right on time. Oh, man. Okay. So from here we go to upkeep, grab our track shoes. Upkeep, grab steadfast. We need to discard a card. We'll just discard a weapon because we are well over. Doom on the agenda, and encounter card for Zoe. We will happily spend a clue now to not take 2 damage. Okay. And one of those big monsters that we were just worried about. Okay. Alright, well there's no cultists in play, so that's great. Zoe's going to engage it with her first action. We'll use the cross and the money to deal it a damage. Then we'll use our axe to deal +1 damage. So we're 6 to 3, and we'll use Vicious Blow. So we're 7 to 3, dealing +3 damage, so that's 4. And then we'll use this to get the combat. And we succeed. So this will go to the discard, and then it's got a victory, so it'll go over here. And that's, she engaged, she fought, she fought. So that's all of Zoe's turn. So Bob is once again sitting around thinking about life. We spent all this time to put this card in our deck, so let's throw it down. We'll play Joey the Rat. We will discard an item to gain 2 resources as a fast. We could just do that. So we'll do this, we'll gain 2 resources. We can do this, gain 2 resources. You guys can see kind of what the plan is here. We're at a easy to investigate location, so let's investigate. We succeed 4 to 2, so okay, let's investigate with the keyring. Come on out. Alright, so we succeed now enough to use scavenging. We'll take Aeon Chart back to our hand. So the old keyring dies. With our item action, we're going to use Schofner's Catalog. And we're going to play Aeon Chart. We have 1 action remaining. We might as well play our track shoes. Why not? Gain some agility. And that's all of our turns. So upkeep over here, and upkeep over there. We have to take a horror for that, because we went through our deck. Alright, and then Doom on the agenda. This goes away end of round, and encounter cards. Pretty sure I clicked that, but alright. The other big monster guy. So this one does have concealed. Interesting. Alright, so we'll need this and 2 decoys. Okay, so we are here. So we'll flip, flip, flip. We'll put 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. Alright then. Well, I didn't think there was anything left with the Shroud keyword. Alright, so we'll put this into play with Zoe and use the cross to deal it a damage. We'll have Bob go first. He'll investigate. He is +2. Ooh, almost dropped that. +2. So we will use scavenging to be +3. We'll use this to go +4 and investigate. We succeeded, so we will flip it. It's a decoy. Alright, so then we'll have Bob move down here. So we investigated, we moved. Now we don't want to investigate again because we could hit the bad guy. And we succeeded by enough to trigger scavenging because it was -1 and we were plus. Oh no, we pulled a -4 and we were +4. Never mind. So we'll draw a card. Alright, and then we'll use our Schofner's Catalog and our item action to play Lucky Cigarette Key. Oh no, we won't because that'll take away our Aeon Chart, which is fully juiced. Actually, we could. Yeah, you know what? Instead of drawing a card, we're going to investigate. I forgot we had the Aeon Chart. So we are +1, and there's no. Oh, there is a thing in the shadows. Never mind. Yeah, we'll just draw the card. I don't want to take extra hits. Alright, this is not with us. This is in the shadows. Zoe will attack this guy. She's +3. We are not going to. We are going to use this for damage. Yeah. So we are +3 and using that for damage. Let's throw this to be +4. Okay. This will die. I guess we'll move here on the off chance that this is where the guy is. But we don't know. All right, we attack, we move. We don't want to attack again. There's not really too much to do here. What does this do? Oh, we could have did this. It's sure. We'll peek at the top card of our deck. We'll leave that there for the future. All right. So we have one more action. We'll just draw it. That's fine. All right. So upkeep. Upkeep. Doom on the agenda advances. Each enemy in play moves and attacks as if it was the enemy phase, but this isn't a shadows, so what does it do? It doesn't do anything, so it's not in play, so we have to go get one. Okay, never mind. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so basically we're going to do this until we hit cultists. Okay. Alright. So they're going to come into this location. Alright. Yep. Alright, they're both going to go on to Zoe. So she'll use the cross on one of them. And gain a resource for the other. Encounter cards. We put this back to 0, right? Let's make sure. Yep. These clues don't matter anymore. Encounter card. There is an enemy in the shadow, so we can either be attacked or we have each guy lose an action. We can be attacked. So attacking us. Yeah, so we take a damage here and a horror there. Alright, and then this one. There is a guy, so we're going to place a doom on this enemy. And then test agility, where plus, what's it? Its evade value is 3, so we're +1. Alright, we'll commit this to be +2. There are no clues, but it's Act 3, so X is 3, so we failed by 1, so we take 2 damage. But instead, Joey takes 2 damage. He told me he'd like to. Okay. And there is a concealed mini here, so we take a horror. Alright. Oh, good. Oh, no, it does show a decoy. Never mind. Alright, so Zoe's got to solve the problems that are with her, so she'll attack this guy. She'll grab the extra damage with this one. She's +1. So, sorry, +3, so now +4. She succeeds, unfortunate. I wish we would have got that on this guy. We'll do +1 damage and be +1, or +4. So 2. And then we'll save that for the last. How many more? Yeah, we'll go +4. We just don't want to miss. Alright. That's all 3 for Zoe. This guy's gone. They're all gone. So Bob can evade. We have seen that we can pass that, but let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get Dario down. Help with some of our terrible stats. And then let's investigate the location. We're +2. +2 doesn't feel great, to be honest. We've played Dario. Let's just click this off. I don't want to deal with this anymore. We had some horror, I guess, and Dario could take more. I don't know. I'll get rid of it. Yeah, we'll just play Dario, and that's it. All right. So upkeep. That's a good draw. This is gone. Upkeep. That's fine. Doom on the agenda and encounter cards. Okay, there is a clue back there, so we have to put it there. This guy will spawn on us because we took it. Alright. Starting to feel like we should just get out. Where are we? Yeah, alright. Zoe will attack the location. She succeeds, finds out it's a decoy. She'll engage this guy and fight him using the cross and using a damage. And that's, again, we didn't need it. That's fine. Alright, that's all three for Zoe. This is going to advance, which is going to find us two more guys. But we really can't do anything. So let's investigate +4. We succeed, but we only succeed by 1. I really don't want to do that again. I mean, let's move back here. We'll investigate +3. That's a success. Alright, and then we're not going to play any items. So, upkeep, take heart, upkeep, enchanted blade. Doom will advance. We gotta look for cultists. Okay. That's 1. That's 2. Oh, it's 6. I shouldn't have put that on top. 4, 5, 6. So we'll put this one here and this one there. We'll have Zoe move in here and then move here. When this engages, she'll use her cross trick to kill it. And then with her final action, she does not want to do anything. So, what is this? We could place a doom. No, we don't want to do any of that. We will just take a resource because I don't even need to draw cards. Alright, I don't want to draw the Smite the Wicked. Upkeep, or Bob's turn. So Bob will also move into here. I will investigate the location with Take Heart. We fail, so we do this. We shuffle, we draw 2 cards. I almost pressed the 2 button and gained 2 resources. So we moved, we investigated. I was trying to find icons to help with the test, but we'll just draw a card. I don't want to risk. That's perfect. And then we'll use our item action from this to play Old Keyring. Alright, so then upkeep and upkeep, Doom on the agenda, and encounter card. Okay. And obviously we're going to place a Doom because it doesn't matter now because we were going to advance next turn anyway, so that's fine. Alright, so Bob will use Old Keyring to investigate, which gets us to +3, and we'll commit this to be +4 because that's 6. Yeah, 7, 8 to 4 is +4. We succeed, so we'll flip over our friend. We succeeded by only 1 though, so we don't get to do. Actually, do we have cards over here? Yeah. We'll throw that in so we can use scavenging. Oh, there's no cards. Never mind. We still would have committed that to. Oh no, we were +4. Yeah, we're good. So we know it's the emissary, so it is going to come to Zoe. She'll use her cross to deal it a damage. And then Bob has 2 actions remaining. He'll use his item action, 1, 2, 3, to play the Derringer. And then he'll fight, so it's 5 to 3 is +2. Knowing my luck, I'll use Take Heart to get that, and then she'll commit Steadfast to be +5. We succeed, so I believe the Derringer does 2 damage. Yeah, so this is 3 on him now. So we investigate it, and then we'll move over to here. Oop, excuse me. All right. So then Zoe will go. She will fight. She will use a runic axe charge to be 8 to 3. That will succeed. So this goes to the discard pile. This goes over here, and then she will. Oh, she's under here. All right. She'll move in with Bob. And we used our cross. I guess I didn't have to, but I did it. It's too late. I'm not gonna rewrite history to just end this. All right. What is the agenda? If the investigator with it makes it to the docks, we can proceed. So sure. Oh, I feel like there could be victory there. Yeah, I'm okay with waiting. Let's find out. Yeah. Investigate, play the item, shoot, move. Yeah. Upkeep. All right, we're good. We just take one horror. Upkeep. Please don't be Smite the Wicked. Okay, thank you. This advances, so we gotta go fishing for more monsters. Two Ancient Evils out, that's good. Okay. We'll throw that onto Zoe. She'll use her cross. And we'll throw him over there. He can go to any location. So, alright, right, and it doesn't say with them, right? Draw it, yeah, so we just played it correctly. Alright. So then encounter cards. The highest evade. So he's got 2. He's got 2, so it's a tie, so we'll put it here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Never mind. He's got 5. He wins. We do have clues, so we're going to test. If we fail, we put clues on our location. There's not victory, so we don't care. We succeed anyway. Alright, so Bob will go first. Bob will use his Aeon chart to move into the location to see if there's victory here. And there is. Okay. You can only enter the GOTS from there. Little cost to do so. You must discard any assets from your play with at least 3 matching skill icons. Okay. So 3 matching skill icons. Interesting. Well, it's obviously going to be this, or 3 of these, right? So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. 3 books, so that's legal. I wonder if that was supposed to be revealed when we put it into play. Because you should have to know that. It's going to be too difficult to find out. But I'm pretty sure it probably should have been revealed. Either way, we have now done it. We'll have Bob shoot with the Derringer. Actually, that's just a wrist bullet, but it's still... so we moved in with Aeon Chart. We have all of our actions remaining. We succeed, so we'll kill this Acolyte. And then we need to investigate the location. We'll use the old keyring, so we are +3. Sorry, +2. We succeed and get a clue. Old keyring dies. We don't get to use scavenging. So we shot and we investigated. Let's draw a card, because if we investigate and hit the tablet, it's real bad. Alright, so for Zoe, we're going to... Oh, at the end of the Mythos phase, he gets a Doom. We're not going to get out of here that easy. So we gotta fight this guy. We need to get an extra damage, and we're +4. So we succeed. Alright, so we're going to use Sixth Sense. The goal is going to be to pull a tablet. You may choose a revealed location connected to your location, and you are testing from there. So, and you may use either shroud value. So we're going to investigate this location, which is 3, and we're going to try to pull a symbol. So we're going to commit guts to it, and we're going to investigate. We did not pull a symbol, so we succeed. Oh man, that shouldn't be in here. I did it twice now. I think something over here is buggy, where it's putting cards in. Maybe that's what happened with the Tequila Elite cards the other time. I don't know. Alright, and then we're going to investigate again, looking for a symbol. Yeah, we didn't get it. Alright. So we'll do upkeep. Alright, I think this is the last turn. We can't risk too much more. Okay, that's perfect. Doom on the agenda, and encounter card. There is a cultist in the shadow. Place 1 Doom on that enemy. Oh, and then, sorry. Let me pull this back. When he got a Doom, he would have hunted, and then he hunts again, and that's from this card. And then he's a natural hunter, so he would be here after the Mythos phase. Or now, rather. He'll move again after the Mythos phase. Yeah. Okay. So there's that, and then test this where it's the fight value, so it's 4, so we're testing even. The penalty is horror, which is pretty brutal. So we're testing willpower, and we're even. We'll go +3. It's -3, so we succeed, so that's fine. And then we have to put 2 more Doom on this guy, so he moves twice. 1, 2. Oh boy. And then at the end of the Mythos phase, he moves again, so he'll move in here, engage Zoe, and attack, dealing 1 damage. So we'll lose that. Zoe will use her cross to deal a damage back, but the key will go to him. What are we doing? I'm putting the Doom on. There's like an infinity Doom on this wizard. I think this is correct. It got 1 Doom last turn, 1 Doom this turn. It hunted. It got 2 Doom, and then another Doom. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be on here. So I think there's currently 6. Yeah. Alright. And then this engages with Zoe and takes the damage from her cross. Encounter card. There is a cultist. Place another Doom on it so it attacks again because it's engaged. So we take 1. Or not that one. Actually, yeah, that one's fine. And then, oh no, not that one. I have to test agility. Oh wait, I already did encounter cards. That's how we got, never mind. That's how we got all this extra stuff. So Bob will go first. He'll investigate. He's +4. He succeeds and gets the clue. Then Zoe goes. She'll use the +2 from the axe. +3. So that's 7, 8, 9, whatever. Yeah. Okay, that'll kill this. We'll get this back. And we'll move in. So we succeed, and we get resolution 1. Yay! Alright, I almost resolved encounter cards twice. Oof. Sometimes you really hurt yourself. Alright, but here we go. Resolution 1. We were working with SA, so we go to resolution 3. We really were working with SA, so resolution 4. Each investigator gains this victory equal to the display. SE will trust the cell, and she is the bearer of the twisted anti-prism and mark off 3 time in the log. So 1, 2, 3. That is that. The Twilight Anti-Prism. And that is SA. Okay. We have 7 victories, so that's great. Then we can definitely get the Cyclopean Hammer, which is what we were looking for, and we can embark and find a new location. So we're going to have to go up here and find something that's connected to Constantinople. 7 XP for Zoe and 9 for Bob. Hope everyone enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow.